So we're gonna get started because we're only gonna be here till 5:30 tonight.
Okay.
So I want to get started right away. Last week. Sorry, I'm just a little wore out. Last week, or 6:30. Yeah, sorry. Last week we started working on the prayer. I went through the different parts of the prayer, and I'll review that again so we can. I'm just gonna pronunciate and go through that, and then we'll go on to the next portion of the prayer. So if you want to turn your mics off, you can repeat on your own. So Anishik, thank you. Anishik. Chwatanishik is a big thank you. Chwatanishik. Kishalamokwe, the one who created us from thought. Patamawis, the one we pray to. Elamiliang, for giving us. Yon Kwai Kishkwik, this day. Lapia Nishik Kishalamokwe. Again, thank you, Creator. Ni Bumosawakanam, for my life. And then walk. Remember, walk was an important part because it is and, so we're using it between different elements. So we're going to start off with, I put it into sections of 4. So we're going to start off with the first 4. Mbe, water. Austin, mbe.
Mbe.
Bonnie and Norbu, mbe.
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 Justin, mbe. Oh, I couldn't hear you, Justin. I don't know if your volume's down or what's going on. Your mic's off, but I can't hear you. Okay. We'll go on to okay. All right. We'll just give him a second to rejoin. I hope he can rejoin with the link that he has. Yeah, his volume wasn't working, so he logged out and he's trying to rejoin, but I don't know if he needs a new link sent to him or if he can.
So, Nicole, in this case, would it be mbe or mbe?
I've heard it in both ways, the way it's spelled.
Okay.
So the I is like or the U is like a short I. Mbe.
Yeah.
Mbe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep going. He said he can use the same link, so maybe he just needs a little bit of time. Tindao. Austin, Tindao.
Tyndall.
Norbu and Bonnie, Tindao.
Tyndall.
Wind. Yeah. Let's see if we can hear you now, Justin. We just did fire. Tindao. You want to give it a shot? Are you there, Justin? You're muted. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Okay, we're gonna keep going then. Wind. It's got a guttural in it, so it's kashung, kashung, kashung. Austin, kashung. Ugh, I can't get it out. Kashung, kashung, but it's a guttural. I'm wore out today. I had to use my brain all day. Cash,
So yeah, I get it totally. Kashrang,
kashung,
kashrang,
kashung.
kashrang.
Ah, kashung. Bunny Norbu.
Ashkan.
Let me see. Justin, are you there yet? Okay. You want to give it a try?
Sure.
Your volume's really low. I can't hear you.
What is the word?
Kashung.
Kashong.
Ah. Kokina aki. Kokina aki. You're saying our grandmother Earth. Kokina aki. So if you just say aki, it's Earth. But when you're saying kokina aki, you're saying our grandmother Earth. So kokina aki, Austin.
Kokina aki.
Bani, kokina aki.
Aki.
Coconut aqua.
Nishi. Justin, kokina aki.
Kokina aki.
Our grandmother. Kokina. I just said it slow, that's why. You're probably used to hearing it fast. Kokina aki. Sun, ki shoch. Ki shoch. So that you can feel that W at the end. Ki shoch. Ki shoch. Austin.
Kishoch.
Bani, ki shoch.
Shoch.
Oh, can you do it again?
Kishoch. Kishoch.
Kishoch.
I don't know how.
You want to try
Nope.
again?
Good job, Norbu. Justin, ki shoch. Are you there, Justin? Ki shoch.
Oh, hello. Is this better?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Kishok.
Our grandmother Earth, or our grandmother Moon. If I wanted, I'll go back. So, with sun, if you think of Noch, our father, Noch, and then you can hear it in sun, Kishoch, Kishoch. So you can see that relationship between the sun and our father. Has that male, that masculine energy. So our grandmother Moon, Kohamina ni Pahum. Ni Pahum would be just Moon. But when you're saying Kohamina ni Pahum, you're saying our grandmother Moon. So Kohamina ni Pahum. Austin, Kohamina ni Pahum.
Kohamina ni pahum.
Norbu, Kohamina ni Pahum.
Coconut.
Say it louder.
Oh,
Oh, Hamina
no,
Nipa.
I want to look for that.
Okay, we're gonna have to move on from your turn then. Let's just say it.
Kohoma. Kohoma.
Kohamina
Kohamana. Kohamana.
Nipa.
Nippon.
Lit. Justin, Kohamina ni Pahum.
Ko haminini pahum.
Anashi. Stars. Alangwewak. Alangwewak. Alangwewak, Austin.
Alangwewak.
Bani, Alangwewak.
What's into that?
Alangwe Walk.
And like, on gray walk.
Justin, Alangwewak.
A long way walk. Is there's that word walk? So is that mean
Plural.
and?
No, plural. So when
Well,
we,
between words.
yeah, no, but we're saying a long way walk.
Oh,
So when it's making it plural in this case, but when you say walk in between, so like if I said a long way walk, pat pat talk week, then I'm saying stars and thunders, but it's just making it plural in this case. Does that answer your question?
Is there like any correlation between them?
Between and
Yeah. And the plural.
it just depends on the ending, what makes it plural. So like if it's EEW, what you add to it, or if it's, let me see, like papataquik, the K sound is making it plural. If papataqui is making it singular. So it depends on the word. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
It depends on the ending and the beginning, what makes it plural. Okay. So when we go into our next session, we'll get more into that. We can start breaking down words and start changing. We'll go through, I'll send out worksheets so you can see the pattern. I don't know, we're not starting till when? We got 2 classes left, then we're starting October?
yeah.
Then we're starting October. Okay. So we'll go back to thunders. Pat pat talk queek. Pat pat talk queek. Austin, pat pat talk queek.
Pat pat talk quick.
Bonnie and Norbu, pat pat talk queek.
Pipitockley.
Papa Talk Week.
You say it beautiful, Norbu. Justin, pat pat talk queek.
Papetaquik.
So birds, plural again. Awala shoshak. Awala shoshak. Austin, awala shoshak.
Awala shoshuk.
Bonnie and Norbu, awala shoshak.
Awala Shoshak.
Awala Shoshuk.
Wait.
Justin, awala shoshak.
Owella shoshuk.
And I'm doing it in plural form because generally we're gonna pray for all of them, not one. So one bird is awala shosh. Austin, we'll come back to you. So away I yisak, away I yisak.
Away I suck.
Well it. Bani and Norbu, away I yisak.
Away, yeah, yes, suck.
Away you suck.
Beautiful. Justin, away I yisak.
Away I yissa.
Fish, namasak, namasak. Austin, namasak.
Namasak.
Bani and Norbu, namasak.
Namasuk.
Justin, namasak.
Namasuk. So is that plural?
Yep. Namas is one. Namasak is plural. More than one. Koksak. Koksak. Insects. Koksak. Austin.
Ach koksak.
Well it. Bani and Norbu, koksak.
Koksak.
Ach Koksak.
Well it. Justin, koksak.
Ach korksak.
Well it. Trees, meet the quack. Meet the quack. Austin, meet the quack.
Meet quack.
Meet the quack.
Meet the quack.
Wale. Bonnie, meet the quack.
Meat quack. Can you say it?
Meat quack.
Wale. Justin, meet the quack.
Meet the quack.
So one tree would be mito. Mito. You can also say the forest, which is kopi. Kopi. But I specifically like to say trees because when you're saying the forest, it's all that. Stones. This is plural. Asinal. Asinal. Austin. Asinal.
Arsenal.
Bonnie. Asinal.
A sinnel.
A signal.
Justin. Asinal.
A sino.
Yeah. So one stone would be asin. Asin. Medicines. Huchapico. 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 Austin. Huchapico.
Wachak piquel.
Bonnie. Huchapico.
What's a pickle?
Huachapico.
Justin. Huchapico.
Wucha pico.
Grasses. Mijasco. Mijasco. Austin. Mijasco.
Mihasqual. Mihasqual.
Bonnie. Mijasco.
Pascal.
Mijasco.
Justin. Mijasco.
Mi husku.
Do you guys use the prayer, Bonnie?
Yeah, he knows it.
Yeah.
Like maybe a couple of them are like anyway, a couple of them are we learned it differently, so we're trying to relearn or we learn the correct way, and then a couple of the words are new. But he says it every day. Yeah.
Did you learn it in the more spiritual sense? Because there's a different way. This is like common words. So like, I'm trying to think of one of the words. Elamil Yang sounds different. It's Elamil Kaye.
No, we learned Ella Millie Yang. I don't. Just a couple of them are a little like which ones? Oh, like with you're saying with Chapiqual, and I guess we were saying with Chapical, but maybe we just learned it wrong or read it wrong and do it. But yeah, it says that and he made like a book. So then that's how we started learning it. And he drew all the pictures, and then took photos and or cut out for magazines, and then he drew pictures and knows most all of it except for we're still kind of learning the end, like more of the family relationship words. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing. That's awesome, Norbu. Okay.
Is there a difference between? You said that there's two ways to say that. Is that a different prayer language?
Yeah. So I use the common words, but a lot of a few of the people will use the more spiritual sense when you're talking to spirit. It's just a sign of respect. And the only reason I don't use it is because I'm not used to it. I learned it the common way, with common language. Flowers. Again, this is plural. Papachkola shoshak. Papachkola shoshak. Papachkola shoshak. Austin.
Paquachkala koa shoshak.
Papachkola shoshak.
Papachkwala kwala shoshak.
Bani papachkola shoshak.
No.
Papachwillashoshuk.
I wanted
Go
to
ahead.
do it together.
Pull together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Papachwillashoshuk.
Beautiful. Justin, Papachwillashoshuk.
Papa wala shoshak.
Papachwillashoshuk. Our
Oh.
grandmothers. Kohomina. Oh, go ahead.
Is there like a prayer or a more spiritual word for every word?
No. So like the elements are gonna stay the same. You know, how you adjust creator and asking him like giving him thanks and what you're asking him for will change a little bit. We can look at it next week, but I don't have this is the way I learned, so I'd have to look at it and share it. Though we can look at it because I have it. I just don't use it, so it's not on the top of my head. But I can share next week with you. That sound good, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. So our grandmothers, Kohomina. And you can see where that aligns with our grandmother moon. Kohomina ni pahum. So now we're just saying our grandmothers. Kohomina, Austin. Kohomina.
Kohomina.
Bani, Kohomina.
Trying to do what I learned from language camp to press the space bar to unmute, but it didn't work. Okay, this one we were
Kohomina.
we were saying Kohomina, so now we'll have to change to learn it the right way. So Kohomina.
Kohomina. What did you say? Kohomina.
Kohomina.
What it? Justin. Kohomina.
Kohomina.
Our grandfathers. I always have a hard time with this, so give me a moment. Mohomsina. 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 Austin. Mohomsina.
Kmahomsina.
Mohomsina.
Kmahomsina.
Bani. Mohomsina.
Kohomsina.
Kamahomsina.
Austin. Mohomsina.
Kmahomsina. Or do you mean Justin?
Yeah, Justin, I'm sorry. Mohomsina.
Kamahonsina.
Okay. Our mothers. Kakina. 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 Our mothers. Kakina. Austin. Kakina.
Kakina.
It's Cookina.
Kakina.
Cookina.
Kakina.
Eating it. Now I'm hearing it. Cookina.
Kakina.
Bonnie. Cookina.
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 Justin. Cookina.
Kukina.
Our fathers. Kochwina. Kochwind. So Kochwina. I have a misspelled word. Kochwina. Austin. Kochwina.
Kochwina.
Yeah. On the papers that you were sent, add an A to the end of that. Bonnie. Kochwina. Kochwina.
Kochwina.
Kohwina.
Justin. Kochwina.
Kochwina.
Our children. Nichanina. Nichanina. Austin. Nichanina.
Nichanina.
Bonnie. Nichanina.
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 Justin, Nichanina.
Nichanina.
Our friends. Kachosamina. Kachosamina. Austin, Kachosamina.
Kachosamina.
What it? Bonnie, Kachosamina.
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 Justin, Kachosamina.
Kachosamina.
So I'm just gonna kind of go through. So, and you can put it how you're comfortable or what you want to pray for. But I would say Anishik, Kishalamokwing, Elamiliying, Yon Kwai Kishkwik. So now I said thank you to the one who created us for giving us this day. Then you would put walk, mbe, walk, tindel, walk, kash, hung. So now I just said Anishik, creator, for giving us this day for water and fire and wind. And then I would start again. Anishik Kishelamokwing Elamiliying. And then I would go Ko Kina Aki Kishoch Kohminani Pahu. Oh, I'm sorry. Ko Kina Aki Wak Kishoch Wak Kohminani Pahu. So that's the way I learned it, and just doing in fours. So putting walk and then reiterating and saying Anishik. So and at the end, a lot of times, and this is just the way I learned it, nobody can tell you how to pray. So that prayer is between you and Creator and however you choose to do it. But it's just the way that I was taught. And I don't follow it when I'm praying just between me and Creator. But I do follow it when I'm praying with people so that they can hear it, especially because language isn't used so too often. So at the end, we'll say Lapi Anishi Kishalamokoin. Again, Creator, thank you. Ni Bumo Sawakanum for this life, for my life. So we'll keep going through this. Does that make sense, or did I confuse you? I know that Bonnie's
Makes sense.
okay.
You said the word for, but is there a word for that, or it's just walk?
For and?
No, for.
For Ella.
Ella.
Yeah.
Or we wanted to offer saying the prayer if we had time.
That would be awesome. Yes, we have time. I'd appreciate that.
You want to read it, or you want to just say it?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Anishiki Shalamokwe Elamilian Young Kwai Kish Creek Walk Meet Walking Walk Let's Walk Ni Elgumati to walk Ni Wikion Anishiki Shalamokwe Elamilian Cooking a Akli Walk Ki Shokes Walk, Ni Pine Walk, On Gray Walk, Pipita Creek Walk, Tin Anishi Ki Shalamoque, Elamilian Tin Dow Walk, MB a signal walk, Kosh Kun Walk, Meat Quack Walk,
Papa.
Papa Quilashuk,
Yeah, working on that.
Me Husquel Walk, with Tropical Nishiki Shalamoque, Elamilian away walk, away shoshuk walk, Namisik walk, Poksak. Nishiki Shalamogre Alamelian Kahamana Walk
Mo, Sana,
Hamsana Kukana Walk
Kokuna,
Kukwina Nichan
Nina,
Nina Walk
Chosamina,
Kachosamina Wa Piani Chic Elamelian Young Kwai Kish Creek Walk Ni Boo Mouse Walkana Ani Chic Ani Chic Ani Chic Ani Chic.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
that's beautiful. Thank you, Norbo. Norbo, you actually made me realize there's a misspelling in grass too. So if you got that email, there should be a S in there. Mijasco. Thank you for sharing. You helped me correct it.
Tell him Grandma Molly is grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah, Grandma Molly is just happy. She's got a huge smile.
Aw,
Also, in the beginning, Norbo, you think that we didn't talk about. But did you?
Milking Black Balloon.
oh, my home,
And meet again.
Beach Walking, yeah,
I think there's a couple more even.
Wallamless Walking,
Melissa Walken. Good
Llama.
help.
Well, I'm little walking. Well, I'm less walking.
Yeah.
He had other comments in there too. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? We'll go. If you want to keep working on this, we'll see how far we can get individually next week. And then I'll bring that other prayer so you can hear it, Dustin. Anybody has any questions on pronunciation, or you can look back on the recording from tonight.